Hey everybody, Nancy Hart here, Whole Heart Evolution, with our midweek mindset tune-up. Interestingly enough, it is here in Texas moving. It's late, and it's moving from one day into the next. Why am I recording so late? Well, I had an opportunity to actually put into practice what I'm inviting you into this week. And that's making a moment, making time for the people who matter most to you. And in particular, taking an opportunity to hug a friend. Now, I'm really fortunate. This individual and I have known each other, who I was with tonight, we've known each other for decades. It's a little crazy to say that. We were actually reminding each other tonight of some of the crazy stories that we've engaged in over time. And I value this person more than I can say. And it's one of those opportunities that we live in two different states. We likely will not talk every day. Sometimes we'll text, sometimes we'll email, sometimes it will be a week or so, and we haven't been in contact at all. But this is an individual I know that I carry in my heart every single day. We've been through thick and through thin and a whole lot of stories together. And it was wonderful to have an opportunity to just take a pause, to create time in both of our very busy schedules to say, hey, let's get together. This is our pattern. Hey, let's get together. Let's have a meal together. Let's catch up and laugh and philosophize and do all the things that we do together. Mostly just share time. And while it may not always be said, just that time shows how much we appreciate one another and that we are there for one another, even if it isn't every moment of the day. And I'd like to invite you to that. Who is it in your life? Hopefully, and I'm fortunate that I have several people in my life who at a very core level are friends I deeply, deeply cherish. And I would like to invite you to acknowledge is a good word tonight. Create that moment for yourself in this season of light in so many traditions, that we shine the light of awareness on not only the bigger picture, not only our internal journey, but in appreciation of those who have supported us along the way, our friends. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a meal out. Whatever is appropriate for you, but make a deliberate choice, make a specific choice to reach out to someone, even if it's been a while since you've spoken, but you carry them in your heart every day. Reach out. It's incredibly important. I'd like to share with you just a couple of thoughts from the gentleman I know as my superhero, you know as my superhero, and it's Fred Rogers. And he speaks into this concept of having people alongside us who care about us and we care about them, and really cherishing those moments together. Sometimes those moments are without words. Oftentimes they can be. But their importance to us, and really being sure that we have an opportunity to acknowledge that. So let me just share a couple of things here. Our friend Fred, here come the glasses, everyone, from The Many Ways to Say I Love You, Fred Rogers. It's one of the anthologies you've heard me read from many, many times. And this is what Fred says about this. He says, above all, and this is page 130 of the anthology, he says, above all, I think that the willingness and the courage to keep on trying develops best if there is someone we love close by who can lend us some of the strength we do not yet have within ourselves. I think that's the definition of friendship. I don't mean someone who will do the task for us, but rather someone who will share our times of trying just by being around and being supportive. Someone who can sustain the belief that we can succeed even when we doubt it ourselves. We all need quiet, caring cheerleaders like that. Grown-ups, as well as children. That was the first thing he said about the people in our lives, the cheerleaders that we have. It's an extraordinary gift to have that opportunity, to have someone like that in our lives. And then I would also suggest this. He says, the more and more I've come to understand, and this is from his other, by the way, his other anthology I have, The World According to Mr. Rogers. It says, more and more I've come to understand that listening is one of the most important things we can do for one another. Whether the other be an adult or child, our engagement in listening to who that person is can often be our greatest gift. Whether that person is speaking or playing or dancing, building or singing or painting, if we care, we can listen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition for me of a meaningful friendship. It can also extend, of course, to other relationships in our life, but that is a meaningful friendship. So I invite you, go out. Create time in your schedule this week. Challenge yourself, and then actually the next couple of weeks, to go out and cherish a friend that you care about. Go give them a hug, literally, metaphorically, however you reach out and hug one another. Go do it. It's good for them. It's good for you. It's a wonderful way in this season of light to acknowledge the light in another who brings such light and love to yours. That's it for this week. Happy first week of December, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.